And hello guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another live stream. This time we are back for the FA Cup third round. It is Liverpool versus Wolves here at Anfield. How's everyone doing tonight? I can see a few people in the stream already. So what I'll do, guys, quickly, I'll go through the lineups for both sides. We'll start with Liverpool. There's obviously some big news there as well. A new signing, Gakpo. He's starting tonight and we'll get into that in a minute. And comment down below your score predictions for tonight's game. It'd be good to know what your thoughts are on the result. So yeah, guys, I'll go through the lineup quickly for both sides. We'll start with Liverpool. So we've got Alisson in net, Trent Alexander-Arnold at right back, Joel Matip and Konate as the two centre backs, with Andy Robertson at left back, Jordan Henderson, Fabinho and Thiago as the midfield three, with Mo Salah out on the right, Darwin Nunez up front, and that brand new signing, Cody Gakpo, down that left-hand side. And I'm looking forward to seeing what he can do tonight for us. Expecting a big performance from him. Exciting time to see him start tonight. Obviously a brilliant signing. We'll go through the Wolves side quickly. They've got Sarkic in net with Castro at left back, Gomez and Collins as the two centre-backs, with Lembikasa at right back, Out-Nouri as a left midfielder, Hodge and Neves as the two centre midfielders, with Adama Traore, I think that is, down the right hand side, and then sorry, bear with me 2 seconds, and then Gonzalo Guedes and Jimenez as the two strikers up front tonight. So they're playing a 4-4-2 by the looks of it, and Liverpool are playing a 4-3-3. Pretty standard. I was hoping that we'd see Diego Costa start tonight, but I don't think he's available. Just because I'd like to see him and Darwin Nunez. They're quite well, not anymore, but when Costa was at Chelsea and he's in his prime, he kind of reminds me of Darwin Nunez a little bit, the way he plays, and obviously quite aggressive in their own right as well. Obviously we've seen Nunez get a red card already this season, and Costa was kind of known for his aggression on the pitch. So it would have been good to see him play tonight, but he might be injured, I'm not too sure. But yeah, the main talking point really is Gakpo starting for Liverpool, the brand new signing, and I'm so looking forward to seeing how well he does tonight. I'm expecting a big performance from him. Hopefully not the only January signing this window. We do want another midfielder. We do want a midfielder to join us as well in January. So hopefully he's not the only incoming. But yeah, it's good to see him start, guys. What's your thoughts on Gakpo starting? So Callum says, I reckon 2-1 to Liverpool. Concrete Wall says 2-0 to Liverpool. Good to see some regular faces. Kuwait lost their Golf Cup game. And honestly, we deserve to lose. I'm not too sure what that is, to be honest. But yeah, 2-1. That sounds pretty good to me. I'm going to go for 2-1 as well, actually. I don't think it'll be an easy win. I know Wolves are struggling overall this season. And I think they've signed someone as well, actually, recently. Yeah, Kuna, his name is, I believe. I'm not sure if it's a brand new signing, but I think they got him on loan from Atletico Madrid, or he joined permanently from Atletico Madrid. I'm not too sure what the deal is, but they kind of brought him in to score some goals for them because they are struggling this season. They're not doing too well. So see what he can do if he does come off the bench. But yeah, I'm pretty confident against Wolves, as we should be. But saying that as well, normally we play our worst football against the quote-unquote smaller sides in the leagues. We've seen it against Nottingham Forest, we've seen it against Leeds, and obviously Brentford. Brentford's probably a bit different because they are a better side last week. So yeah, guys, always back Liverpool, but not filled with confidence, let's just say that. But I'm going to go for 2-1 as well here, same as King Tone. Can't wait for Gakpo, yeah, me either. I'm looking forward to that, it's going to be good. Hopefully he can make a difference, because we need something to work. But a bit inconsistent this season so far, I'm sure, as you all are aware. But yeah, guys, we're about 8 minutes away now from kickoff. I have to go to sleep. My winter holiday is over. Bye. No worries. Good to see you anyway. It's a shame you're missing the game. But yeah, no worries at all. Some other fixture results here. Wrexham beat Coventry City 4-3, which is quite a good result for them. And Sheffield Wednesday, by the way, are currently beating Newcastle 2-1. I'll go through that quickly now because I think they were 2-0 up at one point. And I think Newcastle got a goal back, and that game's still going live. So we'll go through some of the games quickly whilst we're waiting for the kickoff and see what's happening. But the Liverpool fans here do have a big banner that says Cody Gakpo, which is good to see him getting support straight away. Josh Windass scored 2 for Sheffield Wednesday against Newcastle, and then Bruno Guimaraes scored 1 back, but it's the 96th minute, and Sheffield Wednesday are still beating Newcastle 2-1, so that's quite a big upset. Are you watching on ITV4? I am indeed, yeah. Yeah, I couldn't find it at first. I thought it'd be on ITV, but I think Ant and Dec's on, so... yeah, so it's on ITV4, but that's alright. Nonetheless, get to see the game. I did see Diaz there, actually, in his jacket. I'm not too sure what the case is there. Is he on the bench? Probably not. I think he's still very much injured. But let's have a look through the benches quickly for both sides. Joe Gomez, Keita, Oxlade-Chamberlain, Elliott, Tsimikas, Carvalho, Nat Phillips, Doak, and Kelleher on the Liverpool bench. With Jose Sa, Huang, Kuna, the man I mentioned earlier, Mosquera, Semedo, Kilman, Ronan, Matthias Nunez, obviously the big one as well. We'll talk about him in a little bit as well. Matthias Nunez, we're linked heavily to him right now, and then Bueno on the bench for Wolves. Yeah, but Nunez, I thought he'd be starting tonight. It almost looks like Wolves are not putting their strongest side out, which is quite interesting. To be honest, I don't watch much Wolves games, but I always thought Salah was their starting keeper. But they're playing Sarkic instead. I thought Semedo was their starting right back, but they're playing Lembixa instead. And I thought Nunez would obviously be starting as well, but they're playing Hodge. So yeah, quite a rotated squad for Wolves by the looks of it. So maybe they're just resting a few players. Because it is quite a busy schedule for a lot of the teams right now. But not for Liverpool. Our next game is not until next week, I don't think, on Saturday, which is against Brighton. I believe. I think we're playing Brighton next. Yeah, it looks like he was watching in the stands. Yeah, I think he was, to be fair. I just seen him in there, which is good to see him there anyway. Liverpool need to get their psychological act together, get a winning mindset to themselves, winning, slow game down and control. 100%. Just get a string of results together, Consistency is key. Yeah, the players are looking ready to come out of the tunnel now. Obviously, Henderson starting today, leading the line as the captain. ITV said Wolves playing weak to avoid relegation. Yeah, probably just focus on the league now, won't they? I think the worst case scenario for both sides will be a replay. Don't get me wrong, I love the FA Cup. It's one of the most, one of the most oldest cup competitions, but it's kind of hit or miss. But the FA Cup replay is really annoying for a lot of sides, but it's also a blessing for a lot of the smaller teams. So obviously with the bigger sides, when it comes to this time of year, the last thing you want is another replay game of the same round in a cup competition. But for example, if you're Wrexham and you're playing against Manchester United or Liverpool or Man City or one of these big teams, and your first fixture's at home, and then you draw it, you get an away fixture and you get half the money, half gate receipts for the big fixture at their stadium. So it all depends really on how big your club is. But I don't like it personally, obviously, because it's annoying for our fixtures. But hopefully we don't get a draw. There is a man, Gakpo. Oh, I'm so excited, guys. I'm excited. Looking forward to seeing him play. If he gets the goal tonight, we'll be buzzing. He's a bit of a goal machine as well in his PSV days. And he gets a lot of assists as well, and he's on that left wing. Let's just say it's a bit of an improvement on Oxlade-Chamberlain starting. I did think he had a good game against Brentford, one of the few players that did. But yeah, we want someone that's a bit more natural in that position, really. But yeah, guys, kickoff's just underway now, about 2 minutes away. But before we get into the kickoff, make sure you drop a like on the stream and subscribe to the channel as well if you're new around here. Liking the stream helps us out, gets the stream out to more people. And if you are a Liverpool fan, it's worth subscribing as well, because we upload daily Liverpool content. Come on, Reds. Let's get Gakpo a goal. Offside. Yes, exactly. Let's get it. It'd be so good to see him score tonight. And it'd be good to see Darwin Nunez score as well. Maybe them two linking up would be quite good as well. Maybe a Gakpo assist, Nunez goal, get him back on the score sheet. I don't think I've ever watched a football game on ITV4 before. It's normally on normal ITV. But I do want to see Matheus Nunez come on at some point as well. I want to see, because I don't watch many Wolves games, so I do want to see, not really what the hype's about. I think he's having a bit of a stinking time with it, but I want to see what he can bring to our side. It's not really my first choice for a midfielder, to be honest with you, but we'll take anything over our current midfield because it's a bit stinky. But yeah. I do think it'll be a bit of a more of a quieter stream tonight as well, because obviously ITV's playing it, so. But that's all right. And obviously Van Dijk's not starting, guys. Obviously, everyone knows that because we talked through it in one of the videos. Basically, it was an injury when he got taken off at half time, but it looked not so bad at the time. But after the game, obviously the medical team looked at it and they said it was a lot worse than first expected. So he'll probably be out a bit longer than initially thought, which is a bit disturbing. But I do have faith in Matip and Konate, so we will back him. Yeah, I want Bellingham in the summer. Yeah, 100%. Like Matheus Nunez, I don't know. We were linked to him in the summer, but obviously he went to Wolves in the end, but he's not had a great time of it, apparently. But he was good in his last fixture, I believe, but I'm not too sure. But overall, not been great. But we are underway here now, guys. It was Liverpool with the kickoff, but Wolves quickly have won it back here now with Adama Traore. Probably should be a bodybuilder. He's absolutely huge. He's an interesting player as well, Adama Traore. Like, a few years ago, there was a lot of hype about him. I think he also went to Barcelona on loan last season. And then I think Chelsea were linked to him at one point, and nothing really came of it. But yeah, kind of fluctuating a little bit in terms of is he like a really good player? Is he better than Wolves side? I'm not too sure, but I think he's kind of fitting nicely in there now. He has no end product with Adama Traore, so he's not too much of a threat when he goes one-on-one. But he's a rapid player. But Liverpool with a throw in here now. Andy Robertson gives it to Thiago. Thiago now back to Joel Matip. Matip now up to Trent Alexander-Arnold, now to Mo Salah, back to Trent, now to Henderson. Just passing it around now with Thiago on the ball. Thiago lays it off to Andy Robertson down that left-hand side. Now Thiago. Back to Konate. Now Konate on the ball here. Gives it to Joel Matip. Yeah, but hoping obviously Darwin Nunez can have a big performance today. Obviously it's the FA Cup, but would like to see him get a goal, to be fair. Now Robertson on the ball here down that left-hand side. Gives it to Henderson. Now to Gakpo. Gakpo on the ball here now for Liverpool. Gives it to Henderson. Now back to Konate there. Now Thiago. I think Liverpool won a free kick here now. After Salah was fouled just on the edge of the box there. And yeah, it will be a free kick. It was close to the penalty box, close to the penalty area, but it will be a free kick. It'll probably be Trent who take it. We'll have a little look though. But a positive start so far from Liverpool. Maintaining probably 90% of the possession. I'm saying one for Nunez, one for Gakpo. Hopefully, yeah. I mean, that's probably what I'll go for as well, just to be optimistic. But I do think Wolves will score, the way we've been defensively recently. But Salah with the free kick just goes over the bar. And it's not a bad effort either, just slightly over the bar. And it will be a Wolves goal kick now. Yeah, it's really close to a pen, to be fair. Not a bad effort either, just over the bar. And it is a weaker Wolves side as well, so taking that into note, maybe it could be more than 2 goals. We'll see. Robertson here now to Thiago. Thiago giving it to Henderson there in the centre of the park. Now across to Trent Alexander-Arnold. Trent here now getting past one man. Whips the ball into the area, trying to find Darwin Nunez, but it falls to Mo Salah instead on the edge of the box. He gives it to Gakpo. Gakpo with a chance here. Gakpo with a shot, and the keeper saves it straight into the hands of the keeper. But Gakpo's first shot as a Liverpool player, and it wasn't a bad effort. It was quite it was getting a lot of pressure there from the Wolves' defence, and he had to get his shot underway quickly, and it was straight at the keeper, but it was on target at least, so we'll take it. But he's got a bit of that burst of pace when he gets on the ball, and it's good to see. And Liverpool get another throwing here now from a dodgy Wolves goal kick. I'm sticking with Wolves 1 at least. 2-0 Liverpool. Yeah, clean sheet would be ideal though, wouldn't it? But I do, yeah, as you said, I do think Wolves probably will get one just because of our dodgy defending. And Wolves are attempting to get a ball through to Guedes, but it falls to Alisson instead. Guedes, I believe, if any of you guys play Football Manager, he was a good youngster a few years ago. Did he play for PSG? I think he did. Gonzalo Guedes. Played for PSG, and I think he went to Benfica, didn't he? And then he came to Wolves, I think. I'm not too sure, but that's what I think. Thiago here now. Gives it to Kanate. Off. Jeff Abdullah says, let's go Liverpool. Got Robertson here now. Gives it to Thiago. Now long ball up to Darwin Nunez, but he can't control it, and it falls straight to the Wolves keeper. Now Wolves in possession now. With Gomez. Gives it to Collins. Now to Lambiska. I need to learn how to say that guy's name. Lambikisa. And a free ball here goes out of play. And it will be a Wolves throw-in with that man Lambikisa. I think he's a youngster because he's got a high shirt number. So he must be a youngster. And Ruben Neves there chasing a loose end ball. And Kanate clears it away. And it will be a corner, I believe, to Wolves. Yeah, it will be. Now Wolves have got a corner. Eight Nori will take it. Ball comes into the area. It's overhitting though, and Trent Alexander-Arnold will get to that very comfortably and be able to clear it away for Liverpool. And maybe even get a long ball forward there, which he attempts, but it goes straight to the Wolves keeper. Mo Salah was on the run, but it was a bit too heavy for him to chase down. Now Collins here gives it back to his keeper. And the keeper kicks it out for a Liverpool throw. And very poor passing there by the Wolves keeper. Trent will take this. Trent here now. What's he going to do with this throwing? Come on. Gives it to Henderson. Now back to Trent. Now another Liverpool throw-in. Guys, whilst I've got you here as well, who do you think will go down in the Premier League this season? I mean, currently we have Southampton at the bottom. I believe, this is me going off the top of my head, I believe Wolves are second bottom. Correct me if I'm wrong. And I think Everton 18th, right? I think. Obviously, I wouldn't mind Everton going down. But who do you think will go down? I think Southampton's a given, right? I think Southampton are definitely going down. I do feel like Bournemouth will creep back in there. I don't know about the rest, though. Maybe I'm going to go Southampton, Bournemouth, Wolves. That's what I'm going for. I think West Ham and Everton will be fine. Did you ever get mods? I didn't get mods in the end, no, because we were doing streams for a bit whilst I was abroad, and it wasn't great connection, so didn't really have time to. But I probably will do it soon. Probably wait to get the viewers back up a little bit, because at the moment it's quite quiet. I think because it was quite inconsistent with the live streams due to obviously the bad Wi-Fi. So we'll definitely do it in the future. But Liverpool on the attack now here with Mo Salah. He tries to pass it to Trent, but he loses the ball. And then Wolves left back is trying to clear it away here with Mo Salah chasing him down for the ball. And Liverpool do win back the ball here now with Mo Salah. Gives it to Trent again. Trent with a cross to the box. And it's cleared away there by the Wolves defender. Blazer says Southampton and Everton going down. Southampton defo. Maybe Nottingham Forest. Actually, that's a shout. I forgot about Nottingham Forest. I forgot about Nottingham Forest, actually. I don't know. Steve Cooper, though. I do have trust in him, actually. I think he's a good little manager. He's just got probably one of the weaker sides in the league, really. And there's obviously quite a lot of new players there, I think, as well. But he's done well. He obviously drew against Chelsea. They beat us, so he must be doing something right. I think he'll probably stay in that job regardless, anyway. Thiago now to Robertson. Robertson now to Gakpo. Gakpo over cross into the box, but it's cleared away there by the Wolves defender. Now gives it to Robertson. Robertson here now back to Gakpo. Gakpo back to Robertson. Robertson with the ball into the area. But it's cleared away again there by Nunez this time. I think Fulham will scrape past relegation. Fulham. I think Fulham are fine, to be fair. They've done really well. What do you use for these player ratings on the screen? I use FootMob for the player ratings. Forest are 2 points off relegation. Yeah, I think that's after recent results as well. I think they were in there for a little bit, weren't they? And I think Everton are slotted in there. Also, yeah, I think Southampton's definitely a given there. I think they're definitely going down. But they beat Crystal Palace today, I think, in the FA Cup. Robertson here now. Gives it to Gakpo. Back to Robertson again. Now to Konate across to Matip. Now back to Konate. Now to Thiago. Thiago a long pass forward. They're trying to find Gakpo, but it goes out of play, and Wolves do have a throw in now. Now Lembikisa. And now Wolves in possession now. Driving forward with the ball here, trying to break on the attack. But Fabinho with a tackle, and it turns out it was a foul. So the referee's given a free kick to Wolves' way. Not too sure about that one, to be honest with you. A foul on 8-0. I think his back leg kind of scraped the player. Debatable. Who do you think will win? I think Liverpool will win this game 2-1. I think Man City will win the Premier League. And I think Liverpool will win the FA Cup. And the Champions League. Matip with a mistake there, though. And Guardes can't make any use of it. But that was poor by Matip. He had the ball at his feet right next to Alisson. And was just hovering around on the ball there. Didn't pass it to anyone. Eventually let the ball release from his foot, but Guedes got there. But he couldn't get a shot underway. And very, very poor defending there from Matip, but he wasn't punished this time. And I think Liverpool actually get a goal kick from that. They do. And was Firmino swapped deal for the pie done, or just a rumour? That's just a rumour, I think. I don't really hear much about that. I think Firmino was linked with Al Nazer. Or something crazy like that. The one that Ronaldo's at. And I've seen something else about Al Nazer as well. They want someone else as well. I'm not too sure what's happening there, to be honest with you. Maybe Saudi Arabia is the next place to go to. City first, Arsenal second. Yeah, I agree. Guedes here now with a chance for Wolves, but Konate with a brilliant tackle there, and he clears it away. But only as far back to Lembikisa. Lembikisa now to Ruben Neves. Neves now attempted cross into the box. Konate gives it to Fabinho. But Wolves are in possession now again here with Ruben Neves. Back to Lembikisa. Now to Adama Traore. Traore now passes it back to his defender. And the defender attempts to pass it back to his left back. But Mo Salah intercepts it, but then he loses the ball again here now. Yeah, I don't think that Firmino swap deal for Depay, definitely not been done. I don't know if that was. I never actually heard about that yet. I don't think we even need Depay on it. We don't need Depay anyway. I don't think. Just need a midfielder. Midfielder's key, obviously. Thiago here with a pass to Cody Gakpo down that left-hand side. Gakpo here now for Liverpool. Attempts a cross across to Henderson, but it was a poor cross, but it fell back to Thiago. Now Thiago to Trent. Trent here now to Salah. It was a heavy pass and Salah couldn't control it, and it goes back to the Wolves keeper. What do you think the score will be? I said 2-1 to Liverpool. Said Darwin Nunez and Cody Gakpo to get a goal each. But to be honest, I always say Darwin Nunez to get a goal and it never happens. So hopefully tonight's the night. First thoughts on Cody Gakpo, first 15 minutes. He's been alright. He's had a good chance earlier. Pretty lively as well. Pretty rapid as well, to be fair. Looks decent to be fair. He's done well with the chances he's had. He had a poor cross then, but other than that, he's done nothing wrong really. And there's Gakpo again there. Wins a throw-in for Liverpool. Obviously, his Netherlands teammate is currently injured. I'm sure they had some conversations during the World Cup that maybe led him to join Liverpool. Thiago now here for Liverpool. Gives it back to Robertson. Now Robertson to Fabinho. Back to Thiago again. And Thiago now just switching that play across that right-hand side now to Trent. Trent now to Henderson. Henderson to Salah. Salah down that right-hand side. Attempts across to the box. Falls to Nunez. Nunez attempts a bicycle kick. But he misses it. And then Henderson with a follow-up shot. Goes wide. It looks like he hurt himself there, Nunez, but he's fine. He's back on his feet, but it looked like a bit of a sore one, to be fair. An attempted bicycle kick. That was a good effort from him, but the defender got there first and headed it away before he can kick the ball. He would have missed the ball anyway, to be fair. But the way he landed looked a bit awkward, but he's fine. But Neves has gone down here now for Wolves, which wouldn't be an ideal situation for them. Obviously, their captain as well. It was after a tackle by Nunez, but it looked like he kind of pulled up a little bit of a hamstring injury, or maybe like his ankle hurts. I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure if it was a foul or he just hurt himself. But it looks like there's a bit of discomfort there. I'm sure he will be fine, but we'll see. During this time, though, break of play, the Wolves manager has given Jimenez some instructions on the touchline. It's been far from a dominant display by Liverpool. I mean, it's not been bad, but it's not been amazing. Guys, make sure you drop a like on the stream as well. Nearly at 50 likes. If we can hit 50 likes before half time, that'd be much appreciated. And subscribe as well if you're new around here. If you're a Liverpool fan, you might as well subscribe because we upload daily Liverpool content. I think he's fine. He's took his boot off here just to check his ankle, but I'm pretty sure he'll be fine. Should be okay. Approaching the 20th minute mark now. If anyone is looking likely to score, it is Liverpool, to be fair. But still 0-0. Yeah, he's back on his feet now. I think he'll be fine. Yeah, he's on the touchline now, but he looks like he should be okay to continue. Still holding his ankle a little bit here, but I'm sure he's a brave boy. He can continue. And play is underway again here now with Mo Salah, but Wolves tackle him and win the ball back here. But it falls back to Konate. And now to Andy Robertson. Robertson to Fabinho. Fabinho here now out to the right-hand side to Trent Alexander-Arnold. Trent trying to feed a ball down that right-hand side to Henderson, who's making a run, but the Wolves left back intercepted it. And Wolves have won a free kick after a tackle on Ait Nouri was deemed a foul. And they do get a free kick in their own half now. Now Liverpool here now with Cody Gakpo down that left-hand side. Attempts a bit of skills, but he won a throwing after it bounced off the Wolves player's leg. Robertson here now to Darwin Nunez. Nunez running back towards his goal after he's getting a bit of pressure on him there by Ruben Neves. And he gives it back to his keeper. Now the Alisson to Matip, back to Konate. Konate now driving forward with the ball. Gives a nice pass down the left-hand side to Robertson. Robertson again now just passes it back to Thiago. Thiago now to Matip. Matip now driving forward with that ball again. Gives it to Nunez. Nunez now out to the right-hand side to Salah. It's a good chance here for Liverpool. Salah here across the box, trying to find Nunez, but it's headed away bravely there by the defender. And now it falls back to Matip. And then Matip now trying to feed a pass into Trent Alexander-Arnold's path. And Liverpool have actually won a corner kick because it bounced off the Wolves player's leg and it goes out of play now. So it'll be a corner kick to Liverpool. Jamie Summers says, new to the channel, nice one, lad. Cheers, Jamie. Good to see you. What's your score prediction for the game? Best Liverpool channel is this one, 110%. Oh, thank you so much, Callum. Thanks for the continued support. We always see you in the live chat, so appreciate it very, very much. Thank you. But Liverpool's corner is taken, and Wolves break here on a counter-attacking chance now with Guedes. Guedes here now for Wolves, gives it to Ait-Nouri. Ait-Nouri with a shot, but it's blocked by Henderson, and then Andy Robertson clears it away here now. But good defending by Liverpool, to be fair, or by Henderson, and Liverpool do clear it away. But a bit worrying they break so easily on the counter-attack. At least this time, obviously, we conceded a corner already to Wolves, and at least they haven't scored from it, so that's something, I suppose. What is it? I remember watching the game against Brentford. I think, obviously, Callum was here, I think, and there was 3 corners back-to-back where Brentford scored, and it was an absolute nightmare. Obviously, 2 of them didn't count, but... Todd Dovey, thanks for the support, buddy. Wolves again here now down that left-hand side, but the ball goes out of play and Liverpool do get a throw-in. Would like to see a goal soon, though. I mean, 25 minutes nearly played now. Maybe involve Salah a bit more in the game, same as Nunez. Not seen too much from them too. Salah's created a few chances here down the right-hand side, and maybe some crosses into the box, but maybe, I don't know, a bit of a quiet game for his standards, really. It's a bit slow pace for the last 10 minutes now. Should have been 5-1, yeah, it was... it was the one. I don't know if it was like it was obviously hard defending, but Brentford had some weird tactic. I don't know what's going on. It was good. Brentford have been really good this season. Got to give them credit. But Adama Traore now down that right hand side here. The ball into the box here. Falls to Jimenez. But Alisson will collect it. And that was a good chance there for Wolves. But not the best connection on the ball there by Jimenez. And Alisson was pretty comfortably at the ball. And Alisson with a mistake here. And it's 1-0 to Wolves. Guedes, Alisson has passed it straight into his feet. And he's just slotted it away. And it's 1-0 to Wolves. Jesus Christ. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Oh my God. What's happened there? All I seen, there was a Wolves player down on the edge of the box wanting a free kick. The referee said play on. The ball came out to Alisson. He passed it straight into the path of Guedes. And Guedes has just literally slotted a ball into the open net. Yeah, let's have a look. Alisson rolled it to Thiago. Thiago lost the ball. It then fell to Jimenez. And then Jimenez got fouled by Thiago. And then Alisson got the ball and gave it straight to Guedes. That was the most disgusting defending I've ever seen. Just like, it's terrible. I don't know how, just not really defending, just passing, really. I mean, Thiago lost the ball initially. He then won it back off Jimenez. And then Alisson just passed it straight to Guedes. I don't really know what's happened there. But it's 1-0 to Wolves. Typical. But yeah, guys, that was poor. I don't know if you guys are watching the game as well with me. That was that's terrible. Expect that from Adju and not Alisson. Yeah, it's very out of character for Alisson, to be fair. Trent here now for Liverpool. The ball into the area. Trying to find Darwin Nunez, but the Wolves keeper collects it instead. Yeah, I don't know how to... It was just a weird string of events, really, with the Thiago losing the ball, then fouling Jimenez. The referee, I thought, was going to blow his whistle. Didn't blow his whistle. Came back to Alisson, and Alisson just gave it straight to Guedes, and then it was an open net. And then, funny enough, as soon as the goal went in, Jimenez is completely fine and back on his feet. Pretty typical, really. But Liverpool have won a free kick here now. Maybe a time for a bit of redemption here. It was a foul on Darwin Nunez by Ruben Neves. The two men with ponytails. It's going to be more of a area in the pitch to get a ball into the box rather than shoot, and it will be Trent to lay it off to Robertson. Now Robertson for ball into the area, falls to Kanate back post. He tries to kind of karate kick it into the back net, but he miskicked the ball and it's gone out of play for a Wolves goal kick. Yeah, I thought the referee would have blown his whistle straight away, which would have been more ideal, to be fair. I mean, I don't know. It's a weird one. But if he blew his whistle, then and the Wolves scored that, then I don't know. That's probably Alisson's argument. I thought the referee's going to blow a whistle for a foul, but he didn't. I don't know. But it is Wolves here on the attack again now with Jimenez, but he is offside, and that will be a Liverpool free kick. Yeah, it wasn't it wasn't great play from the whole squad, well, from Thiago and Alisson, to be fair. But Trent here trying to switch the play to Gakpo, sorry, down that left hand side, but it's overhit and it'll be a Wolves throw in. And that is very true. Even the best in the world make mistakes. Yeah, 100%. The best in the world, Adrian's not even in the squad tonight. But it is 8 Nuri here now for Wolves down that left hand side. He's been pretty good actually for them so far. He's been pretty decent down that left hand side. Now trying to feed a ball into Guedes, but Alisson gets there first, and this time manages to pass it to his own teammate. This time being Thiago. Thiago now to Robertson. Robertson back to Kanate. Now to Matip. Now up to Trent. Now to Darwin Nunez. Nunez now bombing forward of the ball here, and a lovely run. Attempts to cross the back post to Gakpo, but it's overhit. But it does fall to Robertson though. Robertson gives it to Gakpo now. Gakpo up to Thiago. Thiago there tackled, but he's still got the ball. He tries to run round the Wolves midfielder, and he's won a throwing here for Liverpool in the Wolves half. Now Thiago to Matip. Matip cross to Trent. Trent here now with a dodgy pass to Henderson, but I think Henderson will get there. He does. And Henderson just boots it as hard as he can. And what I think was an attempted cross, but it goes out of play for a Wolves goal kick. I'd love to see Klopp play Trent as a midfielder. Yeah, that would be decent, actually. I would like to see that. I think we were discussing that, weren't we, in the Brentford game. I think it'd be interesting. And then when Calvin Ramsey's fit, I don't know if he even is fit, but when he's fully fit, get him at right back and give him a run of games. So I think Calvin Ramsey could be a good player. But obviously, are you really going to get into the squad over Trent at right back? No. But if Trent plays midfield, then why not give him a game? Alisson on the ball here now for Liverpool. Gives it to Robertson. Robertson now to Thiago. And Thiago with a dodgy pass back there to Alisson, but Alisson manages to control it. It's probably not actually as bad as I described, but it looks pretty heavy. Now to Fabinho. Fabinho with a long pass forward to Darwin Nunez. And Nunez now on the ball down the right hand side for Liverpool. He's probably going to attempt to cross here. He does. It almost falls to Gakpo there, but the Wolves defender gets there first and clears it out for a Liverpool throw-in. Now Liverpool in possession. Darwin Nunez here. Attempts across the box. Gakpo probably should have ran towards it, but the Wolves defender got there first and cleared it away for another throw-in. Good defending from Wolves so far, has to be said. They've been pretty alert, unlike us. Trent here now. Gives it to Henderson, but Aït-Nouri gets there first, and then Wolves clear it away from the danger. And now Guedes chasing a loose ball here. He's got there. He tries to do a long pass forward to Aït-Nouri, and Aït-Nouri just loses out the battle to Konate, and Konate's cleared it away there. Good defending from the Frenchman. And he's kind of stumbling there with a bit of a limp on his leg now, Konate. Hopefully he's okay. I can see him kind of hobbling around the pitch now. Hopefully he's alright. But the game's still in play now with Adama Traore, and Konate clears it away again. I'm sure he'll say something if he is injured, but he looks alright. He's kind of limping. Who scored? It was Gonçalo Guedes, I think his name is, the Portuguese striker for Wolves. It was a terrible pass from Alisson to Guedes. I think in the future maybe I should add like something where it says the goal scorers. That'd be quite good. I need to figure out how to do that though. Aït-Nouri to take the corner now for Wolves. Ball comes in, poor corner, and Robertson clears it away for a Wolves throw-in. But you guys, drop a like on the stream. We're 3 likes away from 50, which is awesome. And we're about 10 minutes away from half time. Oh yeah, it does show actually. If you look at the lineup, it should have like a little boot or a goal symbol actually. I forgot about that. Henderson here now for Liverpool. Liverpool a bit of space, and he's fouled there in the middle of the park. The referee says no. Play on, and Wolves are in possession now with Guedes. Guedes takes a shot from distance, forces a decent save out of Alisson, and it falls to Trent now. But I'm sure Henderson will have some words for the ref after he thought he was fouled there in the centre of the park, and he's kind of on all fours now, holding his head, and a bit of pain by the looks of it. I'm sure he'll be fine, but not ideal. Not a bad effort there from the striker. But Alisson obviously got the better of it. We are being out-muscled by Wolves. Not good enough, LFC. Yeah, I mean, the last 10, 15 minutes have been all Wolves, I feel like. Especially since their goal. They've been pretty decent. Yeah, I think if it's a goal for the player, it gets a ball next to it. It looks like a ball, and then if it's an assist, there's like a boot next to it, I think. So if you look at Alisson's name, it should be a boot next to his. I'm joking. But yeah, it should be like a boot next to the name if it's an actual assist. But yeah, guys. They're just showing a replay here of Gakpo's highlight. They did kind of like a pivot spin around someone. Pierre roulette spin around someone. Henderson here just coming to the touchline, I think. I think he's okay to play on, but the referee wants to resume the game. But he's forcing him off the pitch for a minute. It will be a drop ball for Liverpool. Now Trent on the ball here now. Boots the ball long, trying to find Darwin Nunez, but it's fell to the Wolves defender instead. Now Neves gives it to Limbiska here. Gives it back to his defender. Now Hodge. Back to the defender again. Now Johnny. To Nunez. Not Nunez, sorry. Neves. To Guedes. Now Liverpool win back the ball now with Alisson. Um, Come on, Gakpo, you fraud. Nah, give him some time. Give him some time. He's fine. He's fine. He's not actually been that bad, to be honest. He's not really done anything wrong. Hard to believe how close this team were from winning the quadruple. Yeah, it's crazy. What's your thoughts on it? Is it Mane leaving? Is it just a hangover from the season before? Is Klopp? Is it time for Klopp to go, guys? What's your thoughts? Gakpo fraud. I love it. Liverpool with a throw now. To be fair, I'll give Ferdy's Nunez hasn't been that bad today, right? He's actually been pretty good. Like he's got a lot more to his game than obviously missing goals. I mean, he's been bombing it down that right hand side, like creating chances from the right wing, but nothing's really happened from it yet. Dama Traore now down that right hand side for Wolves, takes a shot, just goes wide at the post and goes out of play. It was Jimenez at the back post there to maybe try and slot it in, but he just missed the ball. It looked like a shot at first, but it was probably a really good cross in the end by Adama Traore, but Jimenez just couldn't quite get there, and it will go out of play, I think, for a Liverpool goal kick, but good effort there from Wolves. I think we need Casado, to be honest. Well, yeah, I was saying earlier, Nabel, actually, that we're linked to Matthias Nunez. Is on Wolves' bench currently. So hopefully well, hopefully not. If he improves their team, I don't want him on the pitch, but it would be good to see him play a little bit and see what we can kind of expect from him if we do sign him. But apparently he's been pretty poor this season, so not the best signing. But it is Robertson here now. Gives it to Henderson. Henderson now to Thiago. Now Liverpool lose the ball again here now. Jimenez is on it for Wolves. Gives it to Adama Traore. But Gakpo wins it back. No, Lambisca gets there and clears it away for Wolves. Mane and Origi leaving are both blows. Yeah, 100%. Klopp stay, FSG go. Well, hopefully, yeah, FSG will go soon. I mean, as you guys know, we were kind of updating you guys, like, I think it was early December before the World Cup, about the takeover, but it's all kind of gone quiet recently. There's not too much news on it. Obviously, otherwise we would be making videos on it, but it's been pretty quiet recently. I hate the Nunez slander. The man is 24, and we've seen his potential at Benfica. The guy is going to do us wonders once he finds his footing. Yeah, I agree, 100%. I think I think he adds more. I don't know. I don't really want to say it because people will be like, "Oh, he's too biased." But I think if you watch him play, I don't know if it's the way Man City play or whatever, but obviously Haaland's a great goal scorer, and I think Nunez could take a page out of his book. But when it comes to like, I don't have to describe it. Like, I think Nunez on the ball, like you see this game, especially down the right hand side, looks like he's got a bit more to his game, really. Like other than just slotting goals away. But obviously, as a striker, you need to score goals. But I don't know. He's just pretty like he's a big figure on the ball. He's powerful. You know what I mean? He just gets through players. I've seen him like blast through like that Wolves left back like 2 or 3 times already this game on the ball. I'm not a fan of Matthias Nunez. I haven't really watched him too much this season, to be honest. We're so bad. We'll keep getting the ball away. Yeah, no, the passing's terrible. How many of you are there, like in the LFC news team? There's only 2 of us. As you can probably tell, I'm not the guy that does the voiceover for the videos. That's someone else. There's 2 of us, to be fair. But Wolves in possession again here now with Nunez. Liverpool's midfield is so disjointed. Yeah, I agree. It's been terrible. I'd say like we started the game quite well, but since Wolves have scored, we haven't really done too much. Now Adama Traore here now for Wolves, bombing through the Liverpool midfield, gives it to Guedes. Guedes with a ball into the box, but it's cleared away there by Matip, but Adama Traore just literally sliced that Liverpool midfield open there with his blistering pace. And yeah, not great. Not great defending. And Wolves do have a throw-in now with Lem Bikasa. Gives it to Jimenez, and Jimenez wins another throw-in for Wolves. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say, but I don't want to sound biased, obviously, toward Nunez. And obviously, the amount of goals Haaland's got this season already is crazy. But yeah, that's kind of what I was trying to say. Nunez makes a bigger overall contribution. I don't know if it's a bigger contribution because Haaland's getting the goals, but you watch Nunez play sometimes, he's just really, really good on the ball. Like today, so far, he's been really good on that right-hand side against Johnny, I think the left-back scored. Or the midfielder. And Robertson there just slamming his fist into the air because Alisson just booted the ball out of the area, out for another Wolves throw-in, another terrible pass by Liverpool. And Robertson's obviously, we've seen him against Brentford last game, crowding the players around together, trying to get them to perform better, and he's not happy with the passing so far, as you can tell by his bit of frustration he's shown there. But he doesn't want to throw in now for Liverpool. And we are approaching half-time now. Would we take Tielemans on a free? Yeah, definitely. Good player, Tielemans. His contract ends in the summer, doesn't it? Trent here with a ball to Nunez. Nunez with a finish, and it's 1-1. What a ball from Trent Alexander-Arnold from that right-hand side. A perfect ball straight into Darwin Nunez's feet, and he volleys it into the back of the net, just slots it into the right-hand side of the net, and what a finish, and what a pass by Trent Alexander-Arnold. That came out of nowhere. It was from the Robertson throw-in, fell to Henderson there, and Henderson up to Trent Alexander-Arnold. And his pass is perfect. And then Nunez there just slots it with the volley into the back of the net. And what a lovely goal that was. I think me and you, Callum, are on track for our score prediction now. We said Nunez to get a goal, and Gakpo, we both said 2-1, I think. But what a pass that was, by the way, and what a finish. More of that. Are they checking that, are they? The referee's blown his whistle or something. No, they're not. Sorry, the game's resumed and there's a foul on a Wolves player, Hodge there. But yeah, let's approach the 45th minute mark now, guys. There's 3 minutes of stoppage time before half-time. But that's a perfect time to get the goal, guys, just before half-time. Gives the players a bit of confidence going into the changing rooms at half-time as well. Obviously, not all doom and gloom. Thiago here now for Liverpool. Yeah, Trent, take your hat off, mate. That was amazing. I don't know if that's the saying, to be fair. Take your hat off. Is that even the saying? Hat off. Trent, that was a good pass. I don't know what I'm trying to say. But yeah, amazing pass. Thiago here now. Gives it to Fabinho. Now to Konate. Up to Thiago again. Back to Alisson. Alisson now to Joel Matip. Now to Fabinho. To Thiago. Now to Robertson down that left-hand side. Back to Thiago. I wonder if Liverpool just pass it round now for the next 2 minutes just to see out the end of this first half. But it is Matip now here for Liverpool. Gives it to Darwin Nunez. Now to Henderson. Henderson with a nice ball into the box here. Robertson at the back post. And what a good header that was by Lembicka there. To stop what looked like a guaranteed goal there from Robertson. But he's headed it away there for a Liverpool corner. And this will probably be the last kick of the half. before half-time, sorry, and it'll be a corner to Liverpool. A last-ditch effort to get 2 goals right before half-time, and that'll be perfect. Ball comes in from the corner. It's not a bad effort there. Konate was at the back post, but the balls fell to Nuri instead now for Wolves. He could potentially break on the counter-attack now. But Matip's there, ran back and got the ball back off of him and gives it to Salah here down that right-hand side. Matip's charging up into the box here for a potential cross. Salah now here for Liverpool. Passes it to Robertson. Robertson now with the ball into the area. Trying to find Matip. But it comes back to Robertson now down that left-hand side. And he crosses it again. And it could be another corner kick. And I think the referee's blown his whistle for half-time. It would have been a Liverpool corner, but the referee says nope, it's half-time. Yeah, guys, that's the half-time whistle there. It's 1-1. Darwin Nunez with a lovely finish. Obviously, Alisson with a poor mistake earlier on in the game. But yeah, predictions still in order. 2-1, me and Callum both said, with Nunez and Gakpo to get the goals. So still on track for that, and hopefully we can get a better overall second half performance and maybe see more of Cody Gakpo in the second half. But yeah, guys, I'll be back in 15 minutes. Take a little break quickly, make a cup of tea, and I'll be back in 15 minutes. And hello, guys. We're back underway here now for the second half. The team's just coming out now, both of them, Wolves and Liverpool. They're just doing their stretches before the second half, or their warm up, or whatever it is. But yeah, guys, comment down below if you've got a different score prediction to what you started with as well. I'm still going for 2-1. Let's just look at the replay of that Darwin Nunez goal, and that pass was beautiful from Trent Alexander-Arnold. In my opinion, the only person that has better passing than him, or maybe on the same level, is De Bruyne. In modern football, really, I think his passing is just inch perfect. It's amazing. And as someone said before, like, why not try him out in midfield? See how well he does. Because we all know his defending isn't always his strongest point, which obviously is quite a big requirement if you are playing right back. But yeah, Wolves do get us off underway here for the second half, and it is Guedes there, just pinging a ball up there, trying to find Aït-Nouri, but Alisson clears it away for a Wolves throw-in. How was your tea? It was alright, actually. I still got it here now, so I haven't actually drank it yet because it's still quite hot, but it's not too bad, I think. I got a new kettle yesterday. Actually, I got a new kettle today, actually, because my last one broke. So I had to buy a new one. 16 quid from Wilco, not too bad. But yeah. But it is Aït-Nouri here now. Gives it to Ruben Neves. And now Ruben Neves on the ball here, gives it to Adama Traoré. There was a foul there on the Wolves player, but the referee said play on because Wolves were still in possession. And now Wolves just passing it around their defence quickly. Muxmat Salah. I prefer coffee. So do I, to be fair, but like, if I drink too much caffeine, I'm just awake all night. So I just have a coffee in the morning before 12, and then have some tea throughout the day, and I'm good to go then. But yeah, coffee's definitely better, in my opinion. But Aït-Nouri now on the ball here. Gives it to Hodge. Hodge now to Lembikisa. And then Lembikisa does go out of play, I think, there. So Liverpool do get a throw-in. Now Robertson here. Tries to throw it out to Cody Gakpo, but he can't win the header there. And Wolves do win it back, but quickly are dispossessed, and Alisson gets the ball here now for Liverpool. But yeah, guys, 165 likes this stream. If we can get to 100 before full time, and that's a big ask to be fair, but if that's possible, much appreciated. And obviously subscribe as well if you are joining the stream, you are new around here. Obviously, if you're a Wolves fan, I wouldn't recommend subscribing unless you want to hear about Liverpool news. But if you're a Liverpool fan, definitely subscribe to the channel. Alisson here now. Gives it to Anthony Robertson. Robertson now up to Trent down that right-hand side. Nice pass. Trent now to Fabinho, to Henderson here. Henderson here attempts a cross into the box there, but it's headed away quite comfortably there by the Wolves defender. But Fabinho wins it back now in the Liverpool midfield and gives it to Andy Robertson, who then passes it up to Darwin Nunez, who's kind of all over the, which is a good thing to see. He's kind of everywhere. When you go further up the pitch, he's on the left-hand side, he's on the right-hand side, he's central. He's wherever you need him to be, which is good to see, actually. He's always there. Latte from Costa is the best, though. Do you know what? I'd actually agree with that, to be fair. But it all depends who your barista is. Sometimes you go in there and they don't even try to put an effort in, you know. And sometimes it just tastes a bit dodgy, like. But if you get a good barista and you go to Costa, nothing beats it. So yeah, I do agree with that. But Liverpool win a throw in here now. I do like this Lembiska guy, by the way. This right back looks quite good. I mean, I'm assuming he's quite young because his number's 81. So I'm assuming he's obviously a youngster or something. But he's been decent, to be fair. Despite what his number says on the thing. Actually, yeah, they gave him a good rating, I think, on the... Oh, no, they haven't, actually. But yeah, I think he's been good. Yeah, but Wolves get a throw in now after Trent can't keep the ball in for Liverpool. And now Liverpool win a throw in after Wolves cleared it away. Yeah, can't really keep the ball in at the moment. And now Konate here for Liverpool passes back to his keeper. Now Wolves win back the ball again though with Hodge here, and Hodge passing it back to his keeper. But yeah, not great so far from Liverpool in the second half. The ball's gone out of play again here now. I think it's been about 10 throw-ins in the second half already. Trent here with another nice pass there to Cody Gakpo down the left-hand side, but he can't string up a pass. It was actually Anthony Robertson, sorry. Anthony Robertson couldn't find Darwin Nunez. But he does want to throw in for Liverpool. Gives it to Thiago now. Back to Robertson again. Robertson here now for Liverpool. Gives it to Cody Gakpo. Now Gakpo passing it back to Konate. Now cross to Matip. Even Wolves fans should sub to keep up with how good we're getting. Yeah, I think a lot of opposing fans probably should subscribe actually. Just watch our misery unfold this season. Could be worse. He could be a Chelsea fan. But Adama Traore here now, down that right hand side. Whips the ball into the area there, but it just goes out of play. I think that's going to be a Liverpool goal kick for that one. Best Liverpool team so far. Well, this one here, you mean the lineup that started? Now Gakpo here now for Liverpool. The dinking pass trying to find Mohamed Salah, which he's found him. And Salah with a shot, and it's 2-1 Liverpool. And it was a pass by Cody Gakpo. I think Salah was on off-by position initially, but it bounced off the Wolves player's head, and it fell straight into the path of Mo Salah, who then just slotted it away as he was one-on-one with the keeper. And it all kind of came from Cody Gakpo's pass, so we'll give him the credit where credit's due. He won't get the assist for it, but yeah, it's 2-1. It bounced off the Wolves player's head. He really probably should have kept his head down and let the ball fall to Salah, because it would have been an offside. But I don't know if... Yeah, it's obviously going to stand now. And Salah makes it 2-1. My prediction isn't 100% correct. It's not a Gakpo goal, but somewhat of an assist, maybe. And that's better. Wasn't very convincing the first 5 minutes of that second half there, to be fair with you. It was mostly Wolves, but that's more like it. Or Everton fan. Yeah, true. Could be an Everton fan. But that's bad regardless of how well they're doing in the league. So the league just tops it off, really. Let's see if we get score correct. We got one player correct. Yeah, well, sure. Obviously, I'd like it to be more goals than 2-1, but if it is 2-1, maybe I should start betting. But it's good to see Salah score anyway. Won't complain. It's good to see a goal. It's good to see us winning, so I won't complain about that. Looking forward to the Champions League starting again soon. I know it's still a little bit away out from it, but I'm looking forward to it. Wolves with a free kick here now with Nunez. It's not in a shooting position, but he has shot at it, and it's bounced off of Thiago's leg, and it falls to Alisson now. And Alisson's forced to throw it away to Trent, because he was attempting to boot it, but the Wolves player kept getting in the way, and he didn't want to risk another mistake. But Wolves are in possession again now with Hodge, who then pings a long ball forward there, trying to find Ait-Nouri, but it's gone out of play for a Liverpool throw-in. Why aren't Liverpool fans singing? We all know that gives players a boost. To be fair, the only downside of doing the live streams is I can't listen to the actual TV, so I can't even see what the if the fans are good or not. Like, obviously I mute the TV so I can watch it. Maybe I should get some headphones or something. I should get one of those mics that the commentators use, right next to your mouth. Yes, Liverpool beat them from South Africa, Western Cape, Renderberg. Good to see you, Derek. Henderson here now for Liverpool down the right-hand side. Attempts a cross, but it bounces off the left back, Johnny's leg, and it will be a Liverpool corner kick here. Johnny Otto, I think his name is. Alisson doesn't want another assist. Nice. Yeah, it wasn't a great moment for Alisson, bless him. But all will be forgiven if we win the game. Trent here now for the corner for Liverpool. Ball comes into the area. It's headed there by Darwin Nunez, but he comes flying in to head the ball and it goes way over the bar. To be honest, probably should have got that on target at least. It kind of hit the side of his head near his temple. Probably a bit of a sore one, to be fair, but yeah, not a great header in his, to be honest with you. Goes way over the bar. And it is a Wolves goal kick. Now Jimenez here with Wolves. Gives it to Ruben Neves. Neves now a nice pass dinked over to Nari. Nari's shot. Good save there by Alisson. And Liverpool clear it away. But it was 1-on-1 there with the Brazilian keeper. And Alisson came out on top. Nuri, the left midfielder. Good chance for him. Probably should have slotted that away. But great goalkeeping by Alisson. Now Andy Robertson here for Liverpool. Gives it to Thiago. Thiago now trying to find Gakpo on the run down that left-hand side. But it wasn't a great pass and it goes out of play for a Wolves goal kick. Just a replay of that Nuri chance, I think his name is. Nuri, the left midfielder. Probably it was a bouncing ball. He had to hit it on the half volley, but Alisson made a great save by putting his leg to the floor and deflecting the shot. And saved what could have been a clear goal there. Nuri on the ball again here now for Wolves, and he's done well to get past Henderson there, but Fabinho's just put a nice tackle in and won the ball back for Liverpool. But Wolves win back possession again here now with Neves. Neves now to Lembiska, the right back. But yeah, that Nuri guy's been pretty decent so far for Wolves. He's been pretty lively on that left-hand side. Obviously, it's not ideal if he can't score normally. Him and Adama Traore are not both great finishers. But it's ideal for us. But it is Andy Robertson now here for Liverpool down that left-hand side. He gives it to the new boy, Cody Gakpo. Now Nunez. Nunez here to Robertson. Robertson back to Nunez. A nice pass there to Salah. Salah should be heading that into the back of the net there. And there's a great play there between Robertson and Nunez. And Salah has gone from being right next to the keeper, a potential chance to get a goal, and ran the ball out of the box and to the left-hand side and given the ball back to Thiago. Wasn't great by the Egyptian. But great play there from Robertson and Darwin Nunez. Linking up down that left-hand side. It was a nice back heel there, or like a no-look pass from Robertson to find Nunez on the overlap run. And the ball came in from Nunez, and it kind of hit Salah's shoulder. If it was a little bit high, he probably could have knocked his head onto it and got it on target. So maybe it was partly the cross and the delivery. But more positive play there from Liverpool. And I have to say, so far for me, Nunez has been the standout player. Looked really good tonight. Obviously got his goal as well. I'm sure he would have preferred it in the league, but this still add up at the end of the day. And yeah, been really good so far tonight. But it is Wolves back in possession now with the right back, Lembipka. Gives it to Jimenez down that right hand side, but Konate a nice crunch and tackle to get the ball back, and it's a good tackle as well, to be fair. And Liverpool back in possession now with Gakpo. Gives it to Thiago. Now back to Gakpo. Gakpo here to Thiago again. And now Thiago just giving it to Trent. And Trent, with a nice pass forward, they're trying to feed Darwin Nunez. But the Wolves defender gets there first and passes back to the keeper, who then boots it long and out of play for a Liverpool throw-in. And I think Wolves are making their first set of substitutions here. It looks like a double change. It might even be a triple change. We'll go through that in a minute, but the game's still playing now. Salah here now for Liverpool. Gives it to Henderson. Now back to Salah. Salah to Henderson again. Henderson down that right-hand side for Liverpool. Lays it on to Thiago. Thiago now finds Robertson. Robertson now charging forward with the ball. Attempts to cross into the box, but it's blocked there by the Wolves defender, and it goes out for another Liverpool corner kick. And Liverpool looking lively now. And Salami says, "Come on, Liverpool." Exactly. Good to see you, Anne. Now Liverpool's corner here, Robbo. Ball comes in, headed by Salah, falls to Konate, and he just heads it wide, and he'll go out for a Wolves goal kick here. But a nice header on there by Salah to find Konate, but it's a bit of an awkward position for Konate to even attempt to get that on target, so not really his fault, to be fair. When is the next stream? I think it's the next Saturday, I think, isn't it? The next one. But it is Wolves now on the break here with Guedes. And Guedes attempts a shot, but it's blocked comfortably there by Fabinho. And Liverpool could break on the counter-attack here now with Salah. He's got Darwin Nunez in support. Salah can't get his footwork correct though, and he loses the ball, but Henderson collects it back. And Henderson is then fouled as well by the Wolves midfielder. And it will be a Liverpool free kick down that right-hand side. And the Wolves player does get a yellow card in the process. And I think it is the left-back, Johnny Otto, I think his name is. But it will be a free kick to Liverpool. Liver for the liver. Liverpool have been struggling in the Prem. Oh yeah, 100%. It's been a hard watch recently, guys, if you follow Liverpool. But yeah, Jimenez is set to come off here for Wolves. Not been bad, not been great. It's been alright. Jimenez has come off here now. And I'm not too sure who this guy is. I'll read out his name now. Is that the new boy, Kuno, is it? I think it might be. Ruben Neves, Jimenez and Guedes all coming off in a triple substitution here. Guedes obviously being the goal scorer. Hin Chang Hwang and Matthias Cunha. And Matthias Nunez is coming on here. So Matthias Cunha, Matthias Nunez. Obviously Matthias Nunez is the one to watch. He's there in the midfield. If you are guys watching the game, he's the one that's been heavily linked to Liverpool recently. So keep an eye out for him, see how well he does. Obviously he'll be replacing Ruben Neves in his position. Trent here with the delivery from the free kick. Falls to Matip there. He puts his studs up to try and head it in the back of the net, but he can't get any connection on it. And Liverpool win a throw-in though. That Collins defender for Wolves looks decent. Yeah, they've been pretty solid defensively, to be fair. It's quite funny to say, obviously them losing 2-1. But in the first half especially, they were pretty good defensively until Trent Alexander-Arnold cut open their defence with a pass. But yeah, Collins has been good. Actually, the other guy is not... Well, I'll get his name up, actually. The other guy obviously made the mistake for the second goal, really. He probably shouldn't have headed it. Gomez. He probably shouldn't have headed it. Because Salah would have been offside, so... But easier said than done. Now Liverpool with a long ball forward there, but it goes out of play for a Wolves goal kick. It was a poor pass in the end. VI Jokers came a top fan. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate that. That means a lot. Thank you so much, VI Jokers. Absolute legend. What I will do soon is actually as well, if you are a top fan or a member or something like that, where we'll create like badges as well or something, so you can like put different emojis in there. I'm not too sure if I've done that yet. I probably should do that actually. I will do that actually for the next stream. Um, I'll create like some emojis or something if you guys are a member, and yeah, I'll do that for the next stream, guys, which will be next Saturday. But thank you so much, though. It's much appreciated. But Wolves here now on the attack down that right hand side. They attempt to cross into the box there, but it's blocked by Robertson, and now it falls to Martinelli, the left midfielder, and he attempts to cross into the box as well, trying to find the striker Kuna, but it's cleared away by Matip again. And Liverpool win a throwing in their own half after the ball was eventually played out of the pitch. I think by Nunez actually. Could be playing against his own side today. Maybe puts in a bad performance, expecting to move to Liverpool. Who knows? Now it's even harder for Liverpool since they don't have Virgil. Is that meant to say Virgil van Dijk? Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. And Liverpool, sorry, Wolves have just scored there as well. Sorry, guys, I was reading the comments there, completely missed a goal. I just seen someone commented down below 2-2. Completely missed the goal there. I do apologise. I think it was He Chang Huang that scored it. The substitution, yeah, it is. The substitute just scored the equalizer there for Wolves. And the last thing I want is a replay of this game. Konate with the clearance there. It fell to the Wolves midfield and it came out to He Wang Chang there. Dribbled through the Liverpool defence, laid it off to Kuna. Kuna then back to Huang, and then made it 2-2. And great run by the two substitutions there, linking up there, Kuna and then Huang as well, linking up to get that goal. And it is 2-2, guys. And again, not great defending by Liverpool. And Alisson probably should have done better as well. Yeah, not great. But fair play. That was a good link-up play between those two. But Alisson probably should have done a little bit better. But you can't blame just Alisson. The whole defence is a bit poor. The referee is checking it for whatever reason. VAR review. We'll have a little look. The goal stands. You think LFC will get Bellingham? I hope so. I think it's between us and Real Madrid that are the two favourites to get him. So it all depends what he really wants to do. But he would be the dream signing, really, wouldn't he? Henderson here as well, coming off the park for Keita. We speculated in one of our videos, actually, I think it was yesterday, that Keita wasn't pictured in training. We weren't too sure he was injured or if he just wasn't pictured. And it turns out he just wasn't pictured. So he is fit. And he is on the pitch now for Liverpool. And the youngster, the right back, Limbuska, who I thought has had a good game as well, actually, for Wolves, is coming off the park. And he's coming off for Semedo. Obviously a more familiar face. Yeah, He Chang Wang, yeah, that's the one. Yeah, me and you too, Callum. Our predictions are both wrong now. 2-2. We'll go 3-2 Liverpool. I don't really want to replay. Not gonna lie. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with the goal, to be fair. It was a good goal, to be fair, between him and Kuna. And it is Wolves back in possession again now, even though Liverpool just had their kickoff thing. And Huang wins the ball back here for Wolves now. Gives it to Nunez. Nunez with a sloppy pass, and it falls to the path of Salah. And the ball goes straight to the keeper after Salah was tackled and intercepted there by Wolves. Not great. The score for Sheffield versus Newcastle was unbelievable. The last time I checked, it was the 96th minute. It was 2-1 Sheffield Wednesday. Is that how it finished? Semedo here now for Wolves. Cross the ball into the box. Alisson collects it quite comfortably. Liverpool looks so vulnerable to watch these days. I know. It's so I don't. Someone obviously we were talking about it earlier, but like it does not look like a side that were going to win the quadruple last year. Obviously, Mane leaving was a big loss. It's just I don't know. It's just crazy from where we were to where we are now. Got about 20 minutes left to play, guys, of this game. Hopefully we can get a winner, because I really don't want a replay of the game. Yeah, I think Josh Windass scored both of them for Sheffield Wednesday. He used to play for Rangers. And Accrington Stanley as well. I remember him at Rangers. So Mo Salah here now for Liverpool. Oh, I just can't get past the Wolves defence there. And Huang is here again now for Wolves. He's been breath of fresh air for the Wolves side since he came on. Been really lively. Now Trent on the ball now for Liverpool. I hope we can still win. This might be our only shot at the trophy. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. It would be good to get an FA Cup. Gakpo is fouled there as well, I believe. It should be a Liverpool free kick. It will be a throw into Liverpool. But Ait-Nouri, the man who tackled Gakpo, has hurt himself and he's down on the floor at the moment. You think Liverpool can get past Madrid in this form currently? 100% not. But I think Madrid lost today as well, actually. I checked, because I was looking at, obviously, what games are on for today. And I checked that Madrid were losing to Villarreal like 2-1, I think. I'll check if they actually lost that. But yeah, because there was an interesting fact today. So the Real Madrid side that started today against Villarreal, which I think lost, I'll check now. It was the first time they fielded a team with no Spanish player. Well, no, first time they started a team with no Spanish player for the first time in the club's history. So the whole lineup today had no Spanish player in there, and they lost 2-1 to Villarreal, which is quite interesting, I suppose. And they now sit second in La Liga behind Barcelona. So maybe. But yeah, Thiago on the ball here now for Liverpool. Gives it out to Andy Robertson. Try and get that third goal for us would be ideal here. And Alisson just comes out of his box there to collect a loose ball there. Tries to find Robertson, but it goes out of play for a Wolves throw-in. Real Madrid are too good. Liverpool need that swarm and aggressive play again. Too timid. Yeah, I agree. Madrid are strong, but if we do, I'm not going to stop telling my friend who supports Madrid. And Liverpool win 4-2. Hopefully, I could see some more goals. I want to see Gakpo do a bit more this game. Keita here. Oh, I just can't get the ball off of Collins, the defender. And then Trent with an ambitious attempt from like 35 yards out. Just goes way over the bar. Yeah, Real Madrid lost 2-1. Yeah, Villarreal 2-1 Real Madrid. Because I checked it earlier and I seen it was like 2-0. Oh, was it 2-0? No. I checked it earlier. It was like 1-0. Then it was 2-1 or something. I don't know. But yeah, and I seen before the game started that it was something about their lineup was the first time in their history no Spanish players started, and it obviously hasn't worked for them. But Liverpool make another substitution here. Harvey Elliott has come on the park now for Fabinho, and good to see Harvey Elliott get some minutes. a player I'm a big fan of, Harvey Elliott. Got a very bright future at the club. Now Keita here for Liverpool. Gives it to Matip. Now to Trent. Trent passes it back to Alisson after being put under pressure by Kuna. Now Matip again. Barcelona can't do it in Europe. Oh yeah, I know. Didn't they get? Well, then, are they knocked out of the? They're knocked out of the Champions League. I know that, but they're not. Are they in the Europa League or? I don't even know what's happened to them. Are they in the Europa League or are they out of Europe completely? I don't know. Thiago here now. Gives it to Robertson. I'd much rather play Barcelona than Real Madrid, to be honest. Keita here with a nice bit of footwork there to get past the Wolves midfielder. Attempts in a through ball into Salah's path, but Matthias Nunez, who could potentially be in our midfield soon, gets there first and gives it to Semedo, who then clears it away for Wolves. Yes, they're facing Man United. Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah, I remember now. Yeah, sorry, I do apologise. My head's kind of fried with all the football that's been happening over the last few months of the World Cup and stuff like that. Kind of forget stuff. Matip here now. Gives it to Thiago. Back to Matip again now. Driving forward of the ball here. Gives it to Salah down that right hand side. Salah have a good chance to get a ball into the box. He does get one in the area, but it's cleared away there by the Wolves defender. And then Trent wins it back now. And a nice little back heel to Harvey Elliott. Elliott will get a ball into the box, trying to find Matip, but Matthias Nunez gets there first. Now he's driving forward of the ball here. Nice run by Matthias Nunez there, but he can't get past Thiago, and Harvey Elliott gets the ball back now for Liverpool. Gives it to Keita. Keita with a cross into the box, trying to find Nunez, but it's headed away there by the Wolves defender. And now Adama Traore chasing a loose ball here. And luckily Alisson rushed out and cleared it away because he absolutely bodied Konate there to get the ball off of him. And that would have been disgusting if he got past Konate and scored that, because absolutely bodied Konate there to get past him and run onto a free ball. But luckily Alisson was alert and cleared it away. It's not very likely you see someone the size of Konate getting bodied, but when you're against Adama Traore, it's always the case, isn't it, really? Fabinho too slow, shies away from 50-50 balls, doesn't sprint when he runs too old. Yeah, I've not been a big fan of him recently. He's been a bit poor. What's your Man United versus Man City prediction? To be honest, I'm backing Man United for that. I hate to say it, but they've been playing really well recently. I think City haven't been at their best either, so I'm going Man United 1-0. Marcus Rashford to get a goal. He's on some good form as well. Um, it's crazy seeing Barcelona in Europa League, how times have changed. Yeah, you just never would. It's like one of those teams you just never would expect to see like play in that league. Same with Real Madrid. You don't really ever expect them to play in that league. But they were there last season as well, so they got knocked out, didn't they, by Frankfurt, I think. Or was it Lyon they got knocked out by? I can't remember. 4-0 Man City, and I'm a Man United fan. Nah, you guys are doing alright. You guys are doing alright. Don't get me wrong, I absolutely despise your club, but you're actually doing alright. Doing decent. Keita here now. Finds Gakpo. Gakpo fouls the Wolves player, and Wolves get a free kick. And now Wolves in possession now. with Hodge. Gives it to Semedo. Didn't Semedo used to play for Barcelona as well, I'm pretty sure. United's current form better than City's current form. Yeah, I'd agree. I watched the game against Kuna here now, a chance for Wolves. He takes a shot, but Konate gets a foot in, and I believe that should go out for a corner kick. Oh yeah, I watched City versus what did I watch? City versus Chelsea. Sorry, I watched Chelsea versus City. It was at Stamford Bridge, I think. And Chelsea in the first half were all over them. But I think that was because Pep played like Rodri at centre back or something. I don't know. It was weird. But yeah, Chelsea were all over them in the first half. But obviously they're in their own bad situation themselves, so they couldn't hit a barn door from 5 yards out. Really, the way they're playing. Wolves corner comes in, clear the way. Now back to Matthews. Nunez down that left-hand side for Wolves. Ball comes in again here. Falls to Wang, and it goes in the back of the net by Traore. And it's 3-2 to Wolves. Adama Traore slots it in. Is that Adama Traore? No. Who's that? Centre-back, sorry, slots it in. The back post there. Offside goal, do you reckon? I don't know. Trent's sitting inside the net. The referee, the linesman's got his flag up. The Wolves players took his shirt off. I thought it was Traore, but it's not at first. It was the defender. I always forget his name though. I forgot his name all game. I've been calling him the Wolves defender all game, and he's absolutely over celebrated there. Took his shirt off, and it's gonna be ruled out for offside. The scoreboard's changed back to 2-2 here. We will check it obviously, but he went absolutely crazy there, and I don't know. I think he's. Oh, it's close. I think he's onside, guys. I think he's onside. I don't know what his name is, though. I keep forgetting his name. Bear with me 2 secs. Gomez, I believe it is, isn't it? I think that's onside, guys. I'm not too sure. It's close. I think that will stand. Totti. Yeah, I think it's onside, guys. I was going to say, if he's celebrated like that and it's ruled out for offside, it's pretty embarrassing on his front, but... This is a disaster, though, if this counts here. That's 3-2 to Wolves. That's probably... I don't know, guys. When does it end, though? That's the thing. When does it end? Because... It's offside, guys. It's offside. Goal disallowed. I wonder if that player got a yellow card as well for that celebration. I don't know. It's pretty close, though, guys. I'm not too sure. I think it's onside. I think Trent's keeping him onside. I think we've been robbed there. I think they've been robbed, sorry. There. It is Wolves again here now with Wang. Wang up to Gomez again, and it's a foul there. It's pulling Matip's arm there. It's going to be a Liverpool free kick. Yeah, if I'm a Wolves fan, I'm absolutely fuming at that. That was... And the Wolves manager's just got a yellow card as well for having a go at the officials. Julian Lopetegui. Don't know too much about him. Cody Gakpo's coming off the park here now for Liverpool. There's a triple substitution here for the Reds. Got Oxlade-Chamberlain coming on. I'll go through them all actually all at one time. I'll read them all through at one time quickly. But I can see a youngster on here. See Gomez. Wait, let's have a look. Let's go through all of them at one time quickly. There's a triple substitution for Liverpool. These are the last 3 changes. It'd be good to see if they put the substitutions on the screen quickly so I can see who's coming on off the park. But I can see Joe Gomez is on. I'll read them out myself quickly. There's a triple substitution there. But it is Matip in possession here quickly for Liverpool. Tries to find Keita, but the Wolves defender gets there instead. Now Semedo bombing down that pitch, down the right hand side. Tries to find Adama Traore on the run. Heads it back, but he can't control the ball there. Harvey Elliott, Ben Doak's come on the park here. Oxlade-Chamberlain's come on, and so's Joe Gomez. They're replacing Trent Alexander-Arnold, Mo Salah, and Cody Gakpo. Yeah, Trent for Gomez, yeah. Yeah, Trent off. I'm not too sure when we're taking one of the most creative players off the park. It's interesting. It's good to see Doak playing though, but I'm not sure if it's the right time. But he's here now. Gives it to Elliott. Elliott with a ball into the area, but it's headed away there. Now falls back to Konate, but Adama Traore bodies him again and gets the ball off of him. And Konate fouls the Spaniard, and Wolves win a free kick in their own half. And we're approaching the 86th-minute mark here, guys. There's 4 minutes left of the game. Yeah, I agree with you, VI Jokers. Liverpool need players in this window. I know we've got Gakpo, but midfield is urgent need, yeah. Well, I'm saying we're linked to Matthias Nunez is on the park now for Wolves. But so far, I've not really seen too much of him that I really think would help us out massively. Oxlade-Chamberlain and his £20 tyre tube around his waist. Too slow a foot. Tyre tube. Tyre tube around his waist. Man U secondary. Well, they also need a defender for Virgil van Dijk. I don't know. I think we're right there. I think Nat Phillips is staying at the club until until Van Dijk is definitely fit. I think Nat Phillips is trying to get out of the club, but he's staying now until all our defenders are fit. We've got Gomez there as well, but I don't really trust him, to be honest. Gomez is playing right back right now, by the way, guys. But it is Darwin Nunez here now for Liverpool. Can he keep the ball in the pitch? He can. Nunez here now, gives it back to Oxlade-Chamberlain. Now to Thiago, back to Oxlade-Chamberlain again. Now to Konate, to Matip. Bellingham is a good shout. Yeah, I think everyone wants Bellingham, but it's just, can we get it done? That's the question. Ben Doak here now. A very quick player, Ben Doak. That ball to Harvey Elliott down the right hand side. Elliott in good space here for Liverpool. He can't control the ball. And that falls to Gomez. Gomez now back to Elliott. Elliott now to Doak on the edge of the box. Doak with a shot! And it just goes wide. And out for a Wolves goal kick. Outside of the boot shot there from Doak. And not a bad effort, to be fair to him. The young boy. He's always entertaining to watch when he comes on. What are you saying? So Gomez sell for 30,000. Just give Gomez away. Maybe we need Gavi or Pedri. Buy Eder Militao. I think Eder Militao. Would he leave Real Madrid? I don't think we really need him though, do we? I think midfield's the main priority, really, isn't it? Now Adama Traore here for Wolves, puts a ball into the area, falls to Kuna, but Kuna can't control it, and Doak comes back and wins the ball off of him. Doak's an entertaining player to watch, man. He just charged all the way back, won the ball off Kuna. Now he's bombing up the park now with the ball and gives it to Keita. Now Robertson here, up to Nunez. Nunez to Oxlade-Chamberlain. Ball across the face of, over to Doak, but he's overhit and he goes out of play for a Wolves goal kick. And it looks like it's going to be a replay, guys. Yeah, I think Luis Diaz is a massive miss. Yeah, 100%. 100%. Hopefully he'll be back soon. Are you saying 30,000 and 55,000? You're saying 55 million? Henderson for 55k? By Odegaard or Martinelli? No, they won't leave now. Arsenal were cooking something up there. They're doing quite well, to be fair to them. It is a 90th minute, guys. There will be 5 minutes of stoppage time. Or injury time. But yeah, guys, we're 15 likes away from 100 likes. If we can get 100 likes before the end of the game, that'd be much appreciated. And that's a big ask, but it'd be massively, massively appreciated. And subscribe as well if you're new to the stream here. I think I see some new faces around here. Subscribe if you're a Liverpool fan. We upload daily Liverpool content. Someone mentioned it earlier about Collins, the Wolves defender. He actually has just got man of the match as well. So yeah, he's had a really good game. You know you put in a good performance when you get a man of the match and you conceded 2 goals. As a defender, you must have done something right. And fair play to him. But you do feel like Wolves have been robbed, though, here. With that 3rd goal they scored. Probably should have counted, to be honest. Last minute, please, Wolves don't score. Go Wolves. LFC founder John Holden isn't happy about today's performances on the pitch. Please, Liverpool, why are you doing this to me? Yeah, a lot of annoyed Liverpool fans in the chat, and understandably so. If we draw this game, or even lose this game, or even get a late winner, it's not been a great overall performance from the team. Yeah, it's been a bit of a poor performance from the Reds, again. Just give it to Doak down the right-hand side. He's the only guy, looks like he's going to create something for our side right now. Maybe start him next week as well. Losing hope. Now Matip on the ball here for Liverpool. Nice long ball forward there for Oxlade-Chamberlain, but the Wolves keeper comes rushing out and collects it for Wolves, and he will hold that to the floor as he attempts to waste a bit of time, but I'm not too sure why he'd want to waste time. Does he really want a replay at the Molineux? Does he really want that? Because we'll probably beat him at the Molineux. So I say, but I doubt it. I just don't like replays. I don't want to watch another. I don't want to watch Wolves versus Liverpool in the FA Cup 3rd round again. Just don't want it to happen. But obviously, I'd take a draw over a loss, but it's just annoying. We shouldn't be like struggling to beat Wolves. The Wolves are in terrible form as well. It's ridiculous. And they started with a weaker side as well, guys. They don't even start them with their first team. Well, obviously some players are on their first team, but there's a lot of rotation in their team tonight. Keita here now. Gives it to Thiago. Now to Matip. Now to Keita again. And the ball goes astray and out for a Liverpool throw-in. Maybe get Ruben Neves for the midfield. I think we'll get Matheus Nunez. Konate on the ball here now for Liverpool. Very disappointed with Liverpool's game today. Gakpo wasn't great, guys. Didn't do anything wrong in particular. He doesn't really do much either. He kind of got an assist in a way, not really. He's the guy that put the ball through to Salah, but it bounced off the Wolves player's head that kept him onside. A midfielder that's fast and strong by Bellingham. Do you know what's worked well for Man United? Getting Casemiro. He's been brilliant for them. Maybe we need someone like that. Just get an older midfielder. Maybe get Busquets. Adama Traore here now. Just absolutely bodied there by Konate. And Konate with some great defending there for Liverpool. But I think the referee's pulled it back now for a free kick to Wolves. 30 seconds away from the full time whistle. Was it a free kick to Liverpool? We'll have a little look. I'm not too sure what's happened there. It's a free kick to Liverpool there. And Alisson trying to play it quickly, but the referee wants him to do it again. He's not happy about that because we've got about 15 seconds left of this game. And now Matip on the ball here. Yuri Tielemans could be a good replacement in the midfield. Yeah, I agree. Cheap as well. His contract's finishing. He probably won't sign anyone at Leicester. Leicester in absolute turmoil. Doing terrible as well. So yeah, ideal. Take him. Or do we just wait? Well, we can get him cheap now in January, or do we just wait till the summer? But that's a full-time whistle, guys. It ends 2-2, sorry, and there will be a replay. I'm not too sure what the dates are for the replays. If anyone knows, let me know down in the live chat quickly, because I'm not too sure when the replay would be. But it wasn't a great performance, really. Fair play to Wolves, though. They defended really well. Nunez as well, I want to quickly say, Nunez is good today. He did really well today. Obviously got his goal that he probably was desperate to get. And it was a lovely finish as well, and great pass by Trent, who I'm not too sure why we took off the park, but we did. And yeah, not a great result overall. But yeah. Maybe start Doak in the next leg of the replay, sorry. He was pretty lively when he came on. I'd like to see him start maybe a game. Maybe play Gakpo central. I don't know. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching the stream. It's much appreciated. Hope you all have a good rest of your night. There will be a video out tomorrow on the channel as well. So make sure you tune in for that. And I'll see you in the next live stream. And I wish you all the best. Take care. Peace.